All right, everybody, we are back. Workout video number 9. Let's go. Last I left everybody, we had a big, or I should say, I had a big golf match against Uncle Ron. I am proud and I am happy to say that we won. We all at Lincoln School beat Uncle Ron. Just because I played doesn't mean that you didn't win. Lincoln School beat Uncle Ron. So if you're at your house, give yourself a round of applause. One for Lincoln School, 0 for Uncle Ron. Nice job, everybody. With your support, we were able to beat him. All right. Hybrid model has started. Some people are back in school. Great to see everybody again. Gym classes, we're trying to figure things out still, but I think these videos are the best way to do that. I think that you're getting exercises here at school, and you're also getting exercises at home. That's the main goal here. Until we're able to use the equipment, it's going to be a different type of gym class. We'll see when that happens. But make sure you have your water. Make sure you are ready to go. And let's get right into workout video number 9. All right, we're going to start off trunk twists, okay? Just getting loose, right? And if you're thinking to yourself, what is the beginning stretching called? Remember, that's dynamic stretching, right? Just where we loosen up our body, get loose. Get warmed up for the workouts. It could be part of our workout. Oh, there's my neighbor riding a skateboard. That's a workout. That's some good exercise. Maybe we'll ask him to be in a workout video one day. All right, we're going to get right into jumping jacks now. Remember, I talked about breaking down jumping jacks. If you're struggling with them, I know that sometimes they can be a little confusing. So break them down into 2 parts. Part 1, so when you say 1, you would jump out like a star. Okay, let me get my here. So you would jump out like a star. When you say 2, you're back like a pencil. And remember, I talked about how you try to jump and try to cross your hands. Then the next time, come down, and when you're way back up, switch hands so that the same one's not in front, and you're getting, different flexibility in both shoulders. Okay, remember, flexibility, getting stretchy, preventing injuries. Okay, not getting hurt. All right, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, now we're gonna pick it up. We're gonna do them at the same time. We're gonna do 25. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Nice job, everybody. Okay. Gonna keep moving here. Going to get into shoulder rolls. So these are a little different than neck rolls because we're just moving our shoulders up and back. Try to bring them forward, then up, then back. Forward, up, back. Just roll them out. Neck stays still, right? This helps work out our traps, okay? Our trapezius muscles. Our traps are up here, okay? Those are our traps. That's a muscle. Good, roll them out. If you want to start going back and then come forward too, that's okay. Good workout there. And relax. All right. Might want to take a minute, take a break for a minute. These next ones are a little tricky. Okay. These are called plank steps. And plank steps are kind of like planks. Remember we did planks where we hold our stomachs tight. Well, we also take a step. So this is a really good dynamic stretch for our hips, and a really good dynamic stretch to get us moving, kind of get our entire body ready for it to be warmed up. So you want to start in a push-up position, okay? And you want to bring your whichever foot you want to start with. I'm going to start with my right, and I want to bring that up close to my hand. So watch here. Up, right to my hand, and back. Then my other leg up to my hand and back. Okay, you should feel a really good stretch. Try to go as far as you can. If you can't get to your hand, that's okay. Just maybe go up to here if you can. That's okay. But try to get it close to your hand as possible without stepping on your hand. Okay? We're only going to do about 5 on each side. And relax. Nice. Those are kind of tough. Okay? All right. Let's start to jog in place. Okay, that's the next thing we're going to do. Always like to jog in place. You know, gets the heart rate up. Gets us working out. Hope everybody's enjoying being back at school. For those that are still home, I hope you're getting the hang of all these different things that we're doing. I think it's going to get easier and easier as the year goes on. All right, let's keep that jog going. If you want to go faster, that's good too. Don't stop, though. Keep it going. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, nice job, everybody. Okay, this is our last dynamic stretch, and in one of the videos, I think it was 8, could have been 7, but we talked about a dynamic stretch, and it helped us during learning the skill of how to kick. So those leg swings we did when you would step and kick. Remember those, where you step and kick up high, kind of trying to show us how to kick. This skill here is sort of a skill that can help us learn how to throw. Okay, so watch me here. We've done arm circles a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a step with your left foot, okay? Your left foot. Remember, if you don't know your right from your left, that's okay. Just hold up to your pointer fingers and your thumbs, and whichever one looks like an L, might look different on the screen here to you, but whichever one looks like an L, that's the left side of your body. So I'm going to step with my left and do an arm circle with my right. Left, arm circle with my right. Step with my left, arm circle with my right. Step with my left, arm circle with my right. Good. And if you throw right-handed, this should feel good for you. I feel like a natural movement because you've thrown so many times, right? Good. Do about 10. Okay? And just one circle. You don't want to go around a million times. You just want to go around once. Okay? When you're done with that, let's go to the other side. Remember, I talked about how important it was to do both sides whenever you do something. So now I'm going to step with my right leg and arm circle with my left. Even if I'm not a lefty, okay, it still helps my muscles and it helps keep my body the same, right? So I don't get super strong on one side and not as strong on the other. Good. Remember, we're just doing 10. So you want to step and do the arm circle. Okay. Step in the arm circle. And when we get back to being able to throw with equipment and some of the balls in class, I'll work on a lot of your timing. That makes a big difference when you throw, when you release the ball versus when you actually take the step. And we'll work on that once we get in person. Okay, let's get into our strength training. Okay, so this is sort of a helpful way to do push-ups. I know we do push-ups a lot, so this is a way that this is a form of push-ups that I think will help us because we're not going down to the ground. I think that's the hardest part. Getting to a point on the ground and then coming back up is very hard. So in this exercise, I call them forearm push-ups. Okay, remember our forearms are right here, right? Kind of the lower half of our arm. We're going to start there, okay? Or you know what? Let's start on our hands. It might be a little easier. So start up in a push-up position. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go down to your forearms and then go back up to your hands. Down to your forearms, back up to your hands. Okay, so you might have to do one at a time, right? My right goes down, my left goes down, and then I go up. Okay? So this is building some good strength for push-ups. Okay, try to get 10 of them. If 10's easy, maybe do 15. Okay? Try not to drop onto the ground. Go slow. Keep going, keep going. You can do it, you can do it. Great job, guys. Great job. Okay, so that builds up a lot of strength in our shoulders too. So that'll help us with push-ups as we do them, okay? Next up, we're going to do an ab workout, an abdominal workout. Right, we talked about our core so many times, our core being over here, our bellies. So for this exercise, I call it bicycles because you're kind of pretending like you're riding a bicycle in the air, okay? So I have my camera down here and I'm on my back. And all I'm doing is just like I'm pedaling a bicycle, right? I'm going out, out, in and in. So one leg goes out, one leg goes in. Okay, and try to keep them in the air. Right. Excellent. Keep it going, guys. Great job. This is a good workout. If you get really tired, then put your legs down. Rest for a minute. Take a couple deep breaths. And then get right back into it, okay? Right back into it. If you want to, I wouldn't go too fast. Go at a good speed where you can keep this going. Kind of learn how to ride a bike here too. All these exercises, and you guys can stop. All these exercises will help you. If you want to learn how to ride a bike, just because we're doing that one exercise doesn't mean the other ones won't help you. A lot of the times we do things that help our balance, and it's very important to be able to balance on a bike, on a bicycle. I rode a bike many moons ago, and I fell off my bike a lot, and that was kind of common for me. And then I got the hang of it, and I started being able to ride my bicycle good, and that's going to happen. It comes with training wheels, and starting with training wheels is great, and then eventually you take them off, and you might fall a couple times, but the most important thing is you have a helmet on, right? Maybe some knee pads or some elbow guards. And the most important thing after that is getting back up and trying it again. Okay, not giving up. If you don't give up on something, you'll be able to do it. All right, let's go into our next exercise. These are called hip raises, and these build strength in our hips here and in our legs. So you're going to go back down into that same position that we were doing bicycles. And all you're going to do is lift your hips up off the ground, right? Or lift your tushy up off the ground and come back down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Try to do about 12 of these. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Nice job. Okay, we're going to end our strength portion of this on sit-ups. Okay, so we've been getting a good workout there. Like I said, a lot of these things when we get back into the full swing of school, I do those a lot. Sit-ups, push-ups. So doing these workout videos will definitely keep you in shape and ready to roll when we're back in the full swing of things. Okay, so remember, find a couch, find somebody that can hold your feet. Okay, and we're coming down and up. Right? If you can't go all the way up, that's okay. Go as many times as you can. Okay, ready? If you're in class with me, we can also put our feet up against the wall. Okay, so go near a wall, and I'll help you guys. You want to put your feet up against the wall. I don't want to put my feet up against my couch because I'll probably get yelled at by somebody. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Try to get 15. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I know those are tough, so if you couldn't get 15, that's okay. If you got 3, that's great. As long as you're not giving up when you're trying to get that next one. If you can't, it's okay. Don't think that because I say a number that you have to do that number. Don't ever think that, okay? Just do the best you can. If that's 3 sit-ups, great. If that's 1 half sit-up, as long as it's your best, it's all I care about, okay? So now we've done our strength training, and now we're going to get to our stretching, our static stretching, right, where we're still and we're relaxed. So I'm going to sit here, start with our seated twists. So my one leg goes over, put my arm back, and I twist my body to stretch out that hip that I've been working out today, right? And relax. So once I've done that, I can now switch legs. Put my leg over, other arm goes back, and now I'm going the other way. Should feel a good stretch in your back too. Right, loosening everything up, stretching it down, relaxing, recovering after a good workout. And relax. Okay. Next up is the usual. Feet together, reach out and try to touch your toes. You'll see me do this a lot. This is probably my favorite stretch to do. It really stretches our hamstrings, stretches our arms and our shoulders because we're reaching fully out to grab onto our toes. Remember, if you can't touch your toes, that's okay. Just do the best you can reaching out there. Okay? And if you really want to get low, you can get low. So you can never stretch too much. Right? So reach out nice and long and try to stretch the best you can and relax. Excellent. Sometimes I'll do this 2 times in a row or 3 times in a row. That's how much I like to stretch. But let's get into butterflies right now. So our feet are together, right? And we're pushing down on our legs and getting a good stretch on the inner part of our legs. Hold that for 12 seconds. Say we're at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And relax. Okay, next stretch is going to be a calf stretch. Remember calf. Remember that word I spelt wrong back in video. I think it was 1 or 2. Man, we've come a long way. I'm even learning how to spell. So this is great. Right, so all you want to do is you want to bend your knee on this one. Grab just beyond your toe and just pull your foot back a little bit. You should feel a little stretch right back here for a little calf stretch, okay? Just hold that for about 10 seconds. Now come back and hold the other one, okay? If you don't feel like you're getting a good stretch with this, sometimes you don't. Sometimes it's more of like your front of your ankle, like right over here, that you feel like a good stretch. You can go back into like a push-up position like this and just put your one foot up and go onto your toe and push back. And you should be able to feel a much better stretch in your calf. We've also done some of those stretches up against a wall. All right. Last one we're going to stand up for. Okay. We're going to spread our feet. And we're going to reach down to one leg, keeping our leg straight. Make sure our knee does not bend. Reaching down, trying to touch our toe. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And relax. Up. Now to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now down to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Awesome job today, guys. Keep doing the workout videos. You guys are doing a great job. I'll post out some other videos, some things of maybe some yoga videos, things like that. If you're in person, we're trying to get outside as much as possible, and we'll try to keep this going, keep this working. All right. Great job, everybody. See you guys later.